What's the difference between 3L me and 1L me? For me, I feel like it was becoming more well-rounded as a person, as a daughter, a sister, a significant other, but also in the way I learned and the focus I put into what I was learning. Coming into 1L, I was top of my class in my undergrad. I had really great grades. I graduated with honors. I had lots of academic achievements, but so did everybody else. And I think that was hard to adjust because everybody in law school is the best of the best and they're all incredibly intelligent. So you have to do things that set yourself apart, but also stay true to yourself. If something doesn't work for you and you find out it doesn't work for you, then don't do it just because your best friend's doing it. Half of my law school experience was during COVID, so it was a mess. We were the COVID class, so we started our 1L and we had 1 semester of grades, and then we were online by March of the next semester. And then we spent most of the fall online and some of the spring before we finally were fully back in person. So for me, it really made me think about the way I was learning and what I wanted to learn and how I wanted to learn it. Coming into law school, I definitely was subject to I just need to learn this for the test and move on. But being in law school, this is what you're making into your career. So you really have to absorb what you're learning. I think some important traits are honesty with yourself to understand, okay, this is working for my friend, but it's not working for me. For me, that was how I outlined, and understanding that for me, I needed a flow chart for every subject. For every subject I made a flow chart, I did significantly better. I also think that being very forthright with what you want, if you take an internship, which I highly suggest doing internships in all aspects before you make your decision on what you want to do, but being willing to try something you thought you would never like will really solidify you and make you more confident in the decisions of where you do want to go and where you do want to be. I think an important aspect that some people in law school forget is networking is very important. It does sometimes come down to who you know and what you know. So being able to put yourself out there and being confident in going to these networking events, going to these end-of-court meetings, joining clubs, talking to other attorneys in your field, all of those things will make you more approachable, seem more confident, and attorneys and judges will know who you are and will respect you for the effort that you're putting in. The last thing I think is really important that sometimes gets swept under the rug is how you present yourself in class, out of class. So just because you're doing really well in class and you're making all the grades and you're doing what you need to do, you still have to keep that outside of class. So even if it's volunteering or taking on a job or working with a pro bono office, all of those things will show your future employers that you mean what you are saying when you say you want to do something. When you say, hey, I'm really interested in this, if you have pro bono experience and volunteer experience doing that thing, they're really going to want to put time and effort into you to make you the best attorney that you can be in that situation. So I think that in the end, becoming a well-rounded 3L baby attorney, if you will, is being honest with yourself, putting yourself out there and having confidence, and being willing to try new things, even if you're not sure that they'll work out or you'll like them. You never know what could happen. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Otherwise, you can find us at versestexas.com for more information.